All right, I'm packing my lunch. Yay! All right, no one come at me for my plastic container. This is what I have. And yeah, I don't actually use these to reheat food, just to store cold food, and then I heat it up at work if I need to, usually on a paper plate. So this is what I've got, and I'm going through kind of a mix of all of the things that I prepared, and I'm going to add kind of a smorgasbord today. So first and foremost, I have my little triple meat patties. Now these have the meatloaf mix, also which is ground beef, ground veal, and ground pork. And also it had an egg in the entire mixture and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to have one of these that I am taking with me. And then I am also going to take a meat bar, which this is just that meatloaf mix, so the mixture of ground beef, ground veal, and ground pork, and each one is a 4-ounce little block, and I'm just going to grab one of these guys to take with me as well. Alright, and then these are the chicken breasts that I cooked up in the skillet on the stove for my meal prep. And these are, each one is a half. I filleted them and made them into like 2 thinner pieces. And I'm going to take half of one of these. So essentially a quarter of a chicken breast is going to come with me. So I'm going to just kind of do one of these numbers to get roughly half. And so this is my meat smorgasbord that I am taking with me. Now, obviously, when you look at cooked meat, it doesn't look like a lot, okay? But there's so much nutrition. I'm going to actually get together the macros for just this that I'm taking for lunch, so that I can include that on the screen here for you guys so you can see just how much food I'm actually taking with me. So the way that I'm going to pack this up in this little larger compartment, I'm going to throw in my little meat bar, and I'm going to throw in my little patty. Those guys fit perfectly. And in the little last section, I'm going to put my chicken breast, but I am going to weigh it out first just to see how many ounces it is cooked. Let's see. Just so that I'm able to put that in for my macros. All right. And this is 2.5 ounces of chicken breast. And I'm just kind of putting it in some chunks just to make it a little bit more finger food-y. Alright. Now, the only thing I don't have that I kind of wish that I had to take with me is like some hard-boiled eggs. So I think I'm going to make some of those later this afternoon when I get home from work. But this is going to be my lunch that I'm taking with me to work today. And I will throw the macros up on the screen so that y'all know exactly what's getting consumed for meal 1. Well, good morning. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday the 24th. I tried to record this morning and brain didn't want to brain as far as the date. This happens. When I have a day off, it's like the numbers just go away. Right. And I forget the date. This is, if there's no reason for me to write it down, I'm not going to remember it. So, you know, anyway, it is Wednesday. It is the 24th. I just got to work. It is a beautiful day so far. The sun is out and it is cool and comfortable. It's in like the mid 60s. I think it's only supposed to get up to 80 today, so maybe a little less obnoxiously miserable and disrespectful outside. The next several days actually are supposed to be like this, so I'm super excited. I am a little hyper this morning. So far, I've only had coffee and electrolyte water. My intention is to intermittent fast. I've been trying to break my fast sometime between like noon and 2, just kind of depending on when I get hungry. So I brought my food, and that's my goal, between noon and 2. We'll see what happens. I'll let y'all know how it goes. But until then, I will actually, going forward, probably only be drinking water and electrolytes. So that said, the reason I'm a little hyper, there was a comment on my video from a couple of days ago about why I don't drink Element. And, you know, I shared that whole thing with you guys because with my channel, everything about this channel is just my journey, right? It's my take on things. Every now and then I'll share an opinion on a product or something, but for the most part, it's just like, hey, this is what's going on. This is what I'm doing. And if it helps one person, cool. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Like, I'm not here to instruct anyone, like, this is how you have to do it. I really feel like from day one, I've really tried to convey that everybody can do things their way. I'm not going to be judgy. There are a million ways to be healthy. This is just documenting my personal journey. So when I share the other day about why I don't use Element and why I instead choose to make my own electrolytes, most of the feedback I've gotten has been great. Even from friends of mine who are sponsored by Element and have relationships with them. I've had support from those guys too. Thank you, Larry. And so, like, I really don't understand why anybody would be butthurt over that video, but, you know, here we are, with a statement of, you know, we didn't need to know your opinion. You know what? No, you don't need to, but at the same time, I'm not going to edit my opinions or my life or my plans for anyone's comfort or just because it might rub someone the wrong way. I have no hard feelings against electrolyte companies. I'm just sharing why I don't buy them and why I instead choose to make my own, because there might be people out there that are feeling pressured or feeling like buying those electrolytes is a necessity to being successful, and it's just not. And that was why I made the video. The same snarky girl posted, you know, if you want to make a statement, how about instead share how you make your electrolytes? Hey, girl, if you had watched the whole video, you would have seen that I did. And also that I said that I was going to include the link to the original instruction video on how to make homemade electrolytes in the description. But, alas, instead of, I don't even know if she watched like a moment or if she just went based off of the title and decided to get snarky in the comments, but whatever, man. Haters gonna hate. I'm not here to please you, Heidi. I am gonna go do my day, but that's why I'm hyper. You know, whatever. Not everybody is cool. The majority of y'all are super cool. Every now and then I have somebody that's like, some people suck. I mean, you know, it is what it is. All right, so I am going to head into work, start my day, chill out, do this stuff, and I'll keep y'all posted on what else we do today. See ya. Okay, including my beverages. I also, to stock my cooler, passion fruit, one of my favorites. That and grapefruit. Well, really all the citrus, but this one's my other favorite. Cleaning up and getting ready to go home here in a little bit. It is 2 o'clock. What I'm gonna eat. But I'm just gonna grab a fork and eat all of this cold. Because it's good. You wanna say hi to the people, Anna? Hi. This is Anna. She's bashful, but shouldn't be. I love you. I'm showing her my lunch. Is it that? Oh. What's that? So, chicken. This is the one that I did inside, so not the one your dad grilled. Yeah. And then my little burger patty and stuff. It doesn't all look appealing, but it's good. It's all meat today. All meat. Tell everybody bye. Bye. Isn't she beautiful? She's beautiful, and I didn't even make this one. No. Yes, she is. Don't listen to her. All right, hey guys. It is evening time. The beautiful part about doing these videos is that you get to see how poorly my makeup holds up, because at the start of the day, like, it looks pretty good. And then by this time of day, I have sweated it all off. So that's where that is. It is, let's see, 7:50. It is quite late for us to be getting ready to have dinner. I'm not sure, honestly, what I'm going to eat. Everybody in my family is eating carby things. So Richard is having kind of a stressful day. He is one of those people, like we've said before, for the most part, he's doing keto, but every now and then he has something that he wants. And, you know, he's a healthy guy, so he can get away with doing that. And his comfort food is spaghetti. I am thankful that I don't really like spaghetti, so it's not like even remotely tempting. And anytime that he makes spaghetti, because that's like the only meal where pasta is ever in the house, I use part of the pasta and I make the kids carbonara because they love carbonara. So my Christian's girlfriend prefers the spaghetti. She freaks out every time that her dad makes spaghetti because that's her favorite thing in the entire world. For her birthday, it was like, I don't want to go out to dinner, I want spaghetti. So that's Anna, who you saw in an earlier clip. She is the sweetest. So Anna is 19, she lives with us, and she is the best. We absolutely adore her. Previously, she was featured in a video and got some pretty hateful comments about being a terrible mom because I let my son's girlfriend live with us, and that'll get you banned immediately. I'm not providing a safe home for a kid that needs a safe home with a family that loves her. Is not a bad thing, and I will never ever ever feel any differently on that. In fact, she is so wonderful. So for Mother's Day, she got me several different little things, but she got me a little wine tumbler. It says best bonus mom ever. So, you know, we get along really well with her family. She has a great family, and you know, it's one of those things that happens to work, and she and Christian are crazy about each other, and we love her to death. So I hate that, and I'm going to leave it in the clip, but I know that she's young. She's a young woman, and young women are always seemingly lacking confidence, and she's such a sweet girl, and she's so beautiful, and lately she's been kind of having a rough time where she's feeling a little self-conscious. So hopefully that will continue to improve with time. But she's pretty awesome. So got a shout out to my Anna Babana. I do love her to pieces. But yes, she will be devouring spaghetti with Richard. The other two will be eating carbonara, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I originally planned on having one of the prepped patties that I have, the triple meat patty, and some scrambled eggs for dinner, but frankly, I feel like there are going to be a lot of dishes, and I don't really feel like doing anything in there, so I might just eat something left over, or I might just get a little bit of Richard spaghetti sauce and just eat it in a bowl, as it's just meat and mushrooms and a little bit of tomato sauce. So might just do that. We shall see what comes of that. But yeah, I just figured I'd kind of pop on and, I don't know, chat about the day, especially since yesterday's video, which I am including in this one, there was so little as far as anything really to share with you guys. So day 23 will actually be at the end of this video because it's just food. Nothing exciting happened. We have already, even though it's almost 8 o'clock, we've already taken 2 long walks around the neighborhood, about a mile each. It was a busy work day, so we got a lot of work done. Let's see if I've got my steps for today. So right now I'm at a little over 18,000 steps, so I've gotten plenty of movement in. So yeah. All right. Decided to have a little breakfast on the day off, so I have 6 little breakfast sausage links. 3 eggs scrambled with lots of butter. And I'm going to round it out with some black coffee. Okay, I've run out of daylight, but here we go. Dinner is a real big salad. Let's see if I can get some light on here. Alright, so this is like a 1-quart container. A bunch of romaine lettuce, some cucumber, like 3 slices of bacon cooked up, a half a chicken breast, a little bit of cheddar, a lot of bit of watered down ranch. I water my ranch down so that it covers everything and isn't clumpy. And that's going to be my dinner. And I'm really excited. So, Richard's got one too. The only difference is I heated up his chicken and melted cheese on it. And I like mine cold. But, yeah. This and a big old bottle of water for dinner. Okay, also gonna have a dessert. I'm doing a vanilla Chobani 0 sugar yogurt with 6 grams of crushed pecans inside and also 1 pump of pumpkin caramel skinny syrup, so it makes it taste like fall, which is relieving when it's, you know, hot and miserable and humid outside. So this is my dessert. And I'm okay with it. This is, what, 5 carbs, I think? Yeah, 5 total carbs for dessert. I ain't mad at it.